They say came when they take flog first wife and they take flog second wife. But it consign me. What's up, you guys? Welcome to Chit Chat with Ada. See, first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you. You guys are watching my videos. You guys are dropping comments. You are liking. And I believe you're also sharing. Please, let's keep this energy. I want to tell everybody about my success story. And I want to mention you guys. Thank you so much. I see you. I see those people that are really doing the Lord's work on my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now, today I'll be talking about Annie Macaulay. In fact, it was doing me like this to just say Annie Idibia, and I'm trying my best to really separate, and let's help us separate the identity. Annie Macaulay. I would never judge Annie Idibia for loving Two-Face. I would never. If you have not fallen in love before, if you have never really loved someone deeply, you would never understand how this thing feels. Because when you really care about someone, if you really love someone, in your head at that time, you'll be thinking that you're doing the right thing. Like the way it's supposed to be. We are supposed to give ourselves to someone. You're supposed to give yourself to someone, your body, soul, and spirit. You're not supposed to leave anything remaining. That's how it's supposed to be. It's just that the world is all messed up now. So there are a lot of mind games. People don't even believe in love entirely again. You know, somebody is telling you I love you and doing something else. Somebody is saying I can't do without you and they've not called you for 10 days. Somebody is saying I can't sleep without you or this, and then they are acting different. In fact, what I say now is that the world has turned into a zoo. We have zoo members, which are the animals, and we have zookeepers. So Annie did not really do anything wrong loving a man. She just loved, I feel she just loved the wrong person. She gave all that love, that big heart to the wrong person. So I would never judge her. The worst thing that can even happen to somebody is when you do all these things for the person and the person just forgets about it in a jiffy. I'm speaking about these things happen with family and friends. So I've done a lot for people and I hear, did I beg you? Did I force you? I know words like that, sentences like that, things like that can really shape in somebody's mind. Because there are some things I can tolerate, there are some things I can overlook. But then when you give me this attitude, like, did I beg you to do it for me? Did I beg you to give me the money? Did I force you? Or you just wake up and forget every good thing that I have ever done for you. Nah, I can't move from that. It just shapings my heart. It shapings the way I see. I'll start seeing that person. Anyway, moving on now. Annie recently made a comeback to social media. I see when I saw her page, when I saw her comeback, I was happy for her. Like she was my own sister, like my own bestie. I was really happy for her. And when those rumors were flying that, oh, they amputated her leg and all that, I chose not to believe it. Yeah, Annie has her own issues. Nobody is perfect. But with what she's going through right now, she needs all the support. And so all the support, all the care, all the love, she needs everything, because what's happening to Annie, it's like the highest level of heartbreak, you know. And I know people must have gone through this kind of thing in different ways. Everybody must have gone through it in one way or the other. But this one now is now public and very, very celebrity-ish and loud, you know. So I understand what she said. But well, I was really happy when she made the comeback. And then I'm going to give it to Regina Daniel. I saw recently, in fact, I saw recently that she went out with Regina. They went out to club, and but before I even say that, I saw that our Auntie Gwegwegwe, Natasha, Auntie Gwegwegwe has updated her bio to Natasha Keniko Idibia. Can you imagine? The former owner of the man has taken off Idibia, and then the one they don't even wedded, the one they've not even married, carried Idibia onto her. Anyway, they say came when they take flog first wife and they take flog second wife. But it consign me, you know. And the girl is not even looking likeable. Well, I don't judge you, you know, but come on, you know, I don't know, Sha. Anyway, Natasha, that one consign you. Annie is my topic today. Now, I saw the video where she was having fun with Regina. Thank you, Regina. Regina, you're amazing. Like, going all out like that. And I think all her friends have really been supportive. I think everybody, they're just rallying around her, and I love it. When I saw that post on one of these Instagram blogs, was it Crack? I can't remember the particular page I saw it. I saw two comments. Two comments I saw triggered a lot of thoughts in my head, and I really want to talk about it. I have to talk about it. The first comment I saw was, one, married for love. the other married for money. Guess who went to rehabilitation? This marriage thing not get manual. Yes, truly, love and relationship does not have a manual. Different couples come together via different means, different ways. They come together in different ways. And different couples have a way of sustaining their relationships. Do you understand? When you really make friends with people that are married or people in serious relationships, that's when you will know that everything differs. Do you get? I've seen a couple that met each other at a nightclub. They had sex on the first day of their day they met. Say they will call it one night stand, Abby. In fact, the next thing it became a serious relationship. The next thing is going to see our people. And they are married till today. Do you understand? They are married and they are happily married. Though. I'm not talking about doing things. They're not even the Instagram couple. Though. They are living. They are really happy. Do you get? Now, I've seen couples too that have dated for 10 years, 15 years. They are dating and then they get married and the marriage crashes. I have seen people that met for 6 months marry and it succeeds. I've still seen people that got married in less than 3 months and it scatters. I've seen people who met themselves for the first time, first date, second date, third date, they get married. See, there is no hard and fast rule. What will work for you may not work for this person. Some people get divorced, meet somebody else and have a beautiful, happy ending. While some people will get divorced, get married again, divorce again, and then just tell themselves that, oh, marriage is not for me. The second comment is this. Once the relationship ends, here goes the competition of who stays happiest the most thereafter. This was my response. I said, I saw a comment here saying, once a relationship ends, the show of who is the happiest starts. In Annie's case, I do not think she's trying to prove to be the happiest. It was a marriage where she loved a man way more than he loved her. A truly heartbreaking separation. I think her friends and support system just want her not to be alone and are doing everything in their power to not let her be depressed or remain depressed. This is the support system I have always talked about, and her friends are doing a very good job. I have a vlog where I elaborated on that on my YouTube channel and the link on my bio. I wrote all of that. Now, this brought me to the point. I do not believe that Annie is doing anything to prove a point or to prove to the public that she's happy. I believe that her friends are behind it. That kind of situation where they'll say, don't be at home, dress up, let's go out, shake it off, shake it off. I have been there. So having friends do things like that to you, maybe you are going through stuff or you lost something or you lost a loved one. They just want you not to be unhappy. So I do not actually think that Annie is trying to prove a point. All the proof when she proved to Two-Face that she had been proving from when she was a teenager, yeah? She's been a teenager, loving this man, proving that she's going to be there, tolerating all his bullshit, accepting all his baby mamas, all the babies, all the betrayals. Is it now that she wants to now prove, is it now she would now try to prove that she's happy? No, I think Annie is just trying to come out of whatever she's going through. And I think that's what Regina Daniels too was doing. So, like I said, your circle, see, people that will pull you through life, it's not your partner. It is your friends, like good friends and good support system. And I always encourage women. I could encourage men too, but they are the same gender with Two-Face. So I ain't gonna encourage the men. You are the same gender with Two-Face. So I'm just gonna talk to the women again. You could go back to my channel and watch that video where I talk about moms and their happiness, prioritizing yourself, and then making sure your support system and your circle is solid, because when life happens, girl, it's your friends. So I'm not talking about blood sisters or see your friends are I just pray everybody experience genuine friendship and people that you can actually call your support system. Comments I just read to you. Okay, let me read the comments again. It said, one married for love. They're talking about Regina Daniel and Annie Dibia. The person is talking about the both of them at the club now. Said, one married for love, the other married for money. Guess who went to rehabilitation? This marriage thing will get manual. Now, my own question is this. Do we really think that Regina Daniel is the person amongst two of them that made the best life decision? Yes or no? I need your comments. Now, if I want to answer, I would say financially, Regina Daniel made the best decision. Emotionally, no, because I do not believe that you can actually, it's my personal belief, I don't believe you can actually share the emotions of a man with different women and vice versa. I do not think a man can love 5, 3, 2, in fact, 2, 3, 4, 5 women equally. It's not possible. There will be a favorite among them. There are things happening behind the scene that we cannot see and we may never know. But for Annie, I do not think she also made a bad decision. Annie just decided to love and devote her life to the wrong person. That was the mistake she made. And do you think the same way too? If you feel that way too, please drop a comment and let me know. Now, sometimes if you look at it from this angle, Regina Daniels saw a practical situation. You know, people say things like, oh, men will always cheat and all that. Maybe she used that to weigh her options and said, okay, now that I know that this is how this man is polygamous in nature, he's showing it. In fact, he's already married to how many women? I think I will choose financial safety over emotional safety. I think that's what Regina Daniels did. And if it's working for her, why not? Because I'm not even in that category to judge people. Whether you want to do monogamy, polygamy, polyandry, or polyamory, I do not judge. Whatever works for you. But I like to be with just one person, to give love to one person and receive love from just one person. As a woman, can you do polygamy if the man is financially capable? And as a man, do you think it is possible to love more than one woman equally? To love 2, 3 women equally, is it possible? These are the questions I will leave with you guys, and I expect you guys to please drop an answer because I really want to know what you guys are thinking. So that's it for today. I remain Ada Igwe, aka i2sabbi. I would have said always bringing you the swag and flavor from Sabbi Kitchen, but today I am not in the kitchen. So I would say thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.